Alright guys, welcome back to AWMFX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. Hopefully you guys out there are doing great, doing extremely great, and Happy New Year to most of you guys. Although I'm going to post this video, I think a day later, but Happy New Year to all of you guys. Wishing you guys healthy, although there are some negative news about the diseases coming up, but good. We are going to be very positive in this 2024 and we're going to earn a lot of money from the market. Right, I want to share some valuable lesson for you guys. I'm not sure whether it's going to be long or short. Just bear with me. Now, a lot of you, when you learn about QML, right? So what is a QML? I'm going to draw a QML cell. Is that the price going uptrend and suddenly it has a break of structure. Okay, so this is a QML cell. And a lot of you would identify your MPL, identify whatever it is, and then you will think that the price might react to a certain zone and the price will go down. Okay, this is the fact. This is the fact. And will this thing happen or will this thing be successful? A very, very high percentage. Not 100%, but very, very high percentage. But what is the problem with this QML? I'm going to give you a very valuable lesson right now. Now, here we have an example AUD USD on a 30 minutes. So when a lot of people or students, they saw these patterns, is exactly, all right, almost exactly like what I drew here, all right, just with a lot of different variant. The price actually create a break of structure, and this is a valid QML. Now, what happens is that if you look at it, let's go through it a little bit faster. Let's skip to 4 hours, all right? And you look at how the price is. The price just continue going up without coming back for this QML. And a lot of you will get frustrated and started to point finger to this QML, saying that QML sucks. All right, QML is not going to work. Or should I say, you say that AWFX is a scam fraud, because these patterns is not going to work and it has failed. Now, what is the problem? Actually, the problem is you. I'm very sorry. I'm not pointing finger, but exactly the problem is with you if you think it that way. Now, let's analyze the whole scenario. All right, whole scenario. First of all, this is a 30 minutes QML. Okay, a 30 minutes QML. And if you go a little bit out on H4, we zoom out a little bit, we look at how the price structure is. Remember, always trade with a price structure on your side. Now, the first criteria of, should I say, the first problem is that the price structure, the price has actually been creating low. All right, it has been creating low, all right, high, and then creating low, and then creating high, and then suddenly there's a lowest point. Now, suddenly the price went up. So what happened is that the price actually has broke a structure. Okay, and it has completed, because after that the AUD USD came back down, tap onto a certain zone and start to propel up. And when it start to propel up, what happens here is that it has confirmed a change of trend. All right, the trend has changed. So instead of looking for a sell on a 30 minutes, we have a buy. Look for buy on higher time frame. No, you are trading against a high time frame. Now, this is the first mistake. Let's look at the second mistakes. Let's go to a weekly. All right, let's go to weekly. So what happens is that this price is actually came from a very, very, very strong demand zone, a weekly demand zone. All right, a weekly demand zone. So it's actually a confluence with our H4, saying that the price is going upwards. Okay, so if you fail to read the higher time frame, you are going to fail in trading. Remember this. Structure and high time frame is extremely important. Okay, I'm not joking. It's really extremely important. Now, two mistakes. Is it enough to give you a strike? No. The third strike, right? The third strike is an extremely red card. Right, let's look at the problem right here. Okay, the price actually came down. All right, the price actually came down. So when it came down, is reacting. I'll say that the price is reacting to a certain setups and going to push it upwards. All right, it's actually reacting to a certain setups and pushing the price upwards. Now, what is the setups that we are talking here? Now, let's go to a little bit higher time frame. Look at it. It's easier to look at it. Now, when the price reach this point, we have what? We have all this resistance area. All right, we have all this resistance. Sorry, the line is not that straight. Okay, we have this resistance area, and this resistance is not tested one time. It has been tested multiple times. So when it has been tested multiple times, there is a high tendency the price will fail. Okay, because the price has not only been tested, it's trading very close to this resistance line. So very likely that it's going through it. So you need to understand the market. This is the basic of understanding market. Now, so what can we do with this kind of situation, right? Instead of looking for sell, right? I told you, you need to look for buy. Now, once the price has broke the structure, all right, has broke this structure, all right, and maybe I adjust a little bit, we have a candlestick break right here, which we call it the double Maru King. Okay, a double Maru King. And how are you going to enter right here? This is a setup we call as a RBS, resistance becomes support. You need to go through a lower time frame, but not too much to extreme like 5 minutes, but to 1 hour. Take a look. All right, you don't have a zone, then to maybe 30 minutes. Now, what can you find right here is that you can actually notice that there is a zone, a very nice zone right there, and this zone can be adjusted and it's actually coincide with our resistance line. So this will be our entry area for the price for a possible buy area. Okay, as the price came back down into this area. It's that simple, right? It's that simple. So yeah, okay. So price came back down into this area and then went through it. Now, there is not only one kind, or should I say there's not only one type of buy trades. There's a matter of fact, there is actually quite a lot of buy trades. If this thing able to happens right there, and I can tell you, this here, right here, there is also a resistance line. All right, same story. You can actually get some scalping right there. Okay, find an area where the price rejects, or should I say find the price, or you can get some zone, all right, when around this resistance line. Okay, so you have a zone, price came back down exactly once it has broke it, came back down, pass onto this zone, 5 minutes zone, and you have an exact, almost exact same thing for another buy. So looking at it, you have a lot of multiple buy trades. All right, a lot of buy trades for this kind of movement. And if you fail to read this structure, or you should I say, you fail to identify the trend, you fail to identify how the price actually came from, it's going to be extremely bad. And now, just notice here, can you see the similarity again? We have a resistance line, and then what do we have? We have a rally-based rally, and price came into it, tapped onto it, and then it went up again. So can we minimize it? Go to lower time frame, take a look at this area, and you actually found this movement going down. All right, price suddenly came back down into this area and then went back up. This is what we call the decision point line or decision point zone. Price tap onto it and then it keep moving upwards again. So there is a lot of buy trades. Remember, look at where the price came from. If you're able to catch some scalping trades on lower time frames such as 5 minutes, good for you. But don't be greedy. Don't think that this will be the possible of reversal of overall trend. No, the big trend, the big momentum is on the high, on the bullish side. Okay, so remember on that and make sure that don't repeat this kind of mistakes again. All right, so that will be all for today. And do hit the like button and the subscribe button because my one of my goal of 2024 is to able to achieve at least 20,000 subscribers on YouTube and able to help more people. All All right, once I reach 20,000, I believe I will make a very special announcement on a mentorship. Maybe I'm going to give a half price. All right, I'm going to give half price, but with limited seats. For those who have already entered the mentorship and those who are currently in the mentorship, they know I don't give nonsense. I give them a lot of values, give them a lot of experience and wisdom on trading, either in on forex, either in a cryptocurrency, or either in the indexes. All right, so that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.